Morning fans, and welcome to Unapologetically Black and Fast, a 4-day celebration of Black joy and speedrunning. We are live now through the 19th. Use exclamation UBAF in the Twitch chat for more info. And if you happen to miss any of the previous runs, don't forget, you can always go back to YouTube and check out the VODs for any of the shows you might have missed. And I just want to do a shout out real quick to Sprinkle Theory. Thank you so much for a wonderful hosting block before. You did a great job. Chat, can we get some claps in the chat for that? I love it. We have had such an amazing show. I will be your host. My name is ashsaidhi for the next few hours, and I can't wait to celebrate some Black joy, some Black speed running, and some excellent talent. Let me take you all to the next run. I'm really excited to introduce mjbmatt223, who's going to be doing Resident Evil 3 Remake, Standard, any percent. Let's see those speedrunning skills. Take it away.
Hi everyone, my name is mjbmatt, and I'm going to be showcasing Resident Evil 3 Remake Standard and % run. We are going to start, so time starts when I hit the standard button. So can I get alright, 3, 2, 1, and I'm going. So we're going to be skipping these intros, and this is just the intro segment. First thing, we're just going to do is pump water. Simple. So it wakes up. Maybe go here, turn on the light. So a small little trick that I'm going to do here is that when Jill takes the phone call, I'm going to wait till she says hello.
Hi.
This is because when I click the skip button, she's going to be lined up properly, so she's going to have a straight line walking to the door there.
Hey Matt, is it okay for while we're doing the beginning that we have the couch commentary introduce themselves?
Oh, sure, yes, please do.
You want to start, Chin?
Oh, that's absolutely. Hi, everybody. It is I, your local dark magician, Shindomind, returning. And also with me, I got the homie jrocthegod, you know.
Hey, how y'all doing? Yo, I'm J-Rock. I was the voice who helped close out last night. And I'm a huge fan of the Resident Evil series from all the original trilogy and love the originals and the remake. So I'm very, very excited for this run.
So after this segment, we're going to be talking to Brad now. Skip. So this is just another walking segment.
I've always felt like his jacket looked like a life vest with that bright yellow puffy nonsense.
So about this game takes place how many hours before Resident Evil 2, if I'm mistaken?
A few hours before Resident Evil 2.
Yes.
Yeah, a few hours before, and I think the day after.
Yes.
It's really nice when you realize how intertwined the stories between this, Resident Evil 2, and another obscure game that some RE fans are familiar with, Resident Evil Outbreak, intertwined with, and how they all happen at the same time. The Raccoon City Collapse arc is amazing.
Yeah, I tried to do a little skip there. So basically, that sign there. But you saw that Jill did a stagger animation. What I tried to do was, if you pause it at the right time, it will cancel the stagger animation. But it saves like a few seconds, but you didn't land it there, but that's okay.
Interesting tech. And I know there's a lot of like animations that like cancel your movement at the same time, like that thing that you're doing when you go up and down the steps as well.
Right. Yeah, we still do that in this game too. Yes, where we cancel with the pistol. We do this in this game as well too. But in this game, compared to like RE2, Jill has a quick step mechanic, where if I hold, well, since I'm on like a DualShock control, I hold click R1 and up at the same time, she will do a quick step like this. And if I do it at the perfect time, we can get what's known as a perfect dodge. That trick is a little bit more, it's a little bit more harder tricks. I'm going to generally try to go for a lot more safety strats in this run. But,
okay.
Yeah, but it is mostly used at like, basically a really harder trick to do. But,
yeah, I'm aware that a lot of the tech in this game is very, very difficult.
For sure.
It is genuinely one of the harder runs, in my opinion, in the Resident Evil franchise.
Yeah.
Also, this is it's as much flack as this game gets, that's a really iconic introduction scene to Nemesis right there.
Oh, very much so.
Most of the zombies that I'm going to stun them, I'm going to be doing like the method from like RE2 where you shoot them in the head. That works just fine too. Generally you would want to perfect dodge, but like it's a lot safer just doing that strat. And it's a lot safer. Let's go ahead down.
Yeah, this is a marathon setting, so yeah, we don't want to... Yeah, no, I get it.
So Matt, so just roughly, as far as with the quick step mechanic, so that's gonna be like your primary source for cornering and such, right?
Yeah, so like pretty much try to like evade enemies at times. Like I will use it at the first part, but for the most part, I'll mostly be like shooting zombies to stun them. But like later on, I'll probably use like the shotgun or like the grenade launcher to evade them for the most part.
Yeah. If it's one thing that I love to see, like between all the Resident Evil games, is how the evolution of movement tech, how it always changes, but at its core, it still has that same basic functionality. Like minus with the originals, where stair skating was like run stop.
Right. And so I'm gonna quit this cutscene. I'm gonna pick up these spurs, mostly because there's gonna be a section with the basically like these bugs that I have to like evade, and it can be a little difficult. And if they poison me, I would have to use a herb. So we're just gonna pick up those two as a safety strat. This zombie here, we're gonna try to evade.
Silly rabbit.
Yep. And then what we're gonna do here, we're gonna quick step. And we're gonna do this up here. We're gonna dodge these two enemies. The barrel there. Then we're gonna do like the RE2 method here from canceling. Shoot the generator here so we can stun these two.
The point of shooting that barrel back there was to clear it out because you have to come back here later, right?
Right. Yes, correct. That's what we're gonna do here too. This one we're gonna stun.
If he cooperates, look at him cooperating.
Yeah. Right. Now this one I have to kill this zombie. I'm gonna shoot him in the head because we're gonna have to come back here, and we just want this zombie dead. You don't have to worry about him later.
Remove all inconveniences early. I like it.
There's more of that animation canceling coming down the steps. I really do love the how the speed tech in this game. From that, the dodge animation to get you through cutscenes and walking spaces faster. It's just really underrated.
I love that dodge so much.
It is nice.
Like
I was wondering if he was going to cooperate, man. It took way too many shots to get that
drop. Sometimes he doesn't, but yeah. It cooperates a lot more in RE2, but sometimes it can. It's okay, so we got the hose to take out the fire here. Now we are going to get these bolt cutters. One thing I'm going to do here. Okay, I got it. So basically, because I did that quick step there, what would happen if I didn't do the quick step there? Jill would actually stand there for a few seconds and she would say, "Is someone there?" And that would just cause me like a few time losses. Because I did the quick step and I clicked the door in time, that canceled that animation.
It's really interesting to know that in the especially the remakes of the Resident Evil games, that there aren't like a lot of glitches that get you through the game. So a lot of the time saves are going to be really small technical things like that, and it's like, you know, things that you really should appreciate in watching. It's so dope to when you see it.
Right.
All right.
And it all adds up
to stun this zombie here. Operated.
First shot, we love to see it.
Yes. Okay. So now we're gonna do a little bit of item management and pick up the mixer pouch. We're gonna get rid of the survival knife and the shotgun shells. Okay, so now we're gonna pick up these 2 herbs because this section that I just mentioned at the start of the run is coming out. This section can be heavily RNG. Basically, we have to turn power generator on while dodging these bugs. The problem with these bugs is that they will poison us, affect us. So that's when we use the herbs to get rid of them. So this is why it's important that we have a good amount of herbs just for safety precautions. So we had to use that herb there because they poisoned us. That will always happen because the cutscene will trigger that. We must use the herb there. I'm gonna aim here. The reason why I aimed there was to bait out that bug's attack. Now I'm gonna look back here because it's not gonna come here.
Low key, one of the grossest sections in the game, especially if they grab you.
Oh, 100%. Like,
Here.
It's a new meaning to the to stomach bug, don't you think?
Let's go. This is where we check our surroundings for any of them that we know. So we have to go to the Oops, that's okay. I'm gonna shoot these 2. They don't aggravate us. This one will go. This one will go. There's one more.
I like how often after one shot, what they do is they turn around and run and just completely regroup themselves.
Like, nope, I'm good. Bullets hurt.
So another thing that you notice now that Jill's in caution now, and that may seem bad, but it's actually a good thing because like Jill and I believe in Claire and Resident Evil 2 Remake, when they're in caution, they actually run a lot faster. We're gonna use some of the caution strats. So like, as of right now, I'll use some of the caution strats, but during some sections, I will just heal just to make sure you don't get like just to make sure nothing bad happens.
You don't get game over.
Yeah. So I'm gonna try to use this caution strat right now, sparingly. Right now we're just in a cutscene, so I generally just want to just wait till that is finished for that one because it's very long and it's just talking. Okay, I'm gonna attempt to. Okay, I got it. So what I did there was, as soon as Nemesis breaks through the door, just like what I mentioned with like the billboard and like at the start of the game, how it like comes down. If I click aim at the right time, it will cancel the animation. So thankfully we got the animation cancel there. It saves a few seconds. It stops, basically it stops Jill's staggering animation.
That's what we were talking about earlier. The very interesting tech in this game that will save you time.
There's a lot of like small nuances in this game. Like it's maybe not be like super big, but like again, it could definitely like help a lot too. Very small, tiny nuances like that. So I put myself here in fine again, just because we have to deal with this lens here. So we're gonna look back here, just to basically trigger his spawn, and we're gonna try to shoot this here. Miss, but we're fine with that, that's okay. These two I'm gonna try to stagger, and then I'm gonna... that's okay.
It's fine.
That's fine.
It's just a flesh wound.
Silly little thing called RNG. Sometimes it doesn't cooperate.
Really, I have a saying with these runs that the real enemy, isn't RNG. It's M&M's movement and menuing.
That's accurate. That's where a lot of your time saves are going to be in almost every Resident Evil game that exists.
Right.
Is making sure you're cutting the right line, making sure your menuing is fast. That's quite often the difference between like a sub-hour run in quite a few games. It's ridiculous. It's wild.
Does it make a difference for the timing of the run to have the language be in a different language other than English?
Yes, it does. So yes, I forgot to mention that, so thank you, Ash, for bringing that up. Yes, I am running this game in Japanese because the cutscenes go a little bit faster when...
Okay.
I'm a little bit low on my pistol, which is why we're going to pick up this gunpowder. We're going to try to... Oops. It's okay.
It's one of the grossest things.
Yeah.
It's a fish head with a spike with a tentacle tail.
Help.
Gonna shoot the generator here. Okay.
Nice dodge.
Yeah. Just gonna look up here because if we do, it's gonna help them. It's gonna get spawned. So I'm gonna look down here. This way it just helps with Nemesis doesn't spawn in front of me. I'm gonna stagger this enemy here. I'm gonna continue to look down. Shoot this one here.
As we said, RNG is a cruel mistress. Very interesting tech though, like looking down stops him from...
Yes, it stops the spawn, which is what we do.
He has a very weird pattern, as opposed to Mr. X in 2, who kind of like has an actual walking pattern.
Right.
Nemesis has the ability to basically more or less jump out of the map and then jump back in at any place.
And sprint. There's so right there, like in that center point where Matt just was. Like if you go the long way, like you go like through the donut shop, the office in the back. If you go that way first, Nemesis will literally pop around the corner like dashing. Like it is actually terrifying.
Okay, so now we reach the sewer section. This section can be a little tricky sometimes. But yeah, like that Nemesis section, like how we just went from like the donut shop to the back to the train station, that can be a very scary section. Also, I forgot to mention why we picked up the shotgun. We're going to be using the shotgun to for the Nemesis 1 fight and the other fights later on. You can use a pistol for the instead of the shotgun for Nemesis 1, but it can be pretty tricky sometimes because you need to land 11 shots precisely, making sure it hits the tank, his fuel tank when he has like the flamethrower. But for the shotgun, we just need 3 shots and 2 grenades. I'm gonna dodge this enemy here.
Yes. And if I'm also not mistaken, that there's a very difficult technique with that if done correctly can completely reset what's called the DA in this game.
Yeah.
But it's so difficult. It is so difficult.
Yeah. So I'm going to discard some stuff here. Pick up. I need this.
The key item to get us out of the sewers here.
Yes. Now on this section.
This section right here.
Yeah.
It is good. I'm also loving seeing the reactions in chat of people who are not familiar with Resident Evil games and just going like, "What is this creature?"
What creature is this hunter?
That's the Hunter Gamma. Yeah, it's a frog. Basically, the reimagined versions of the Hunter Gammas from the original Resident Evil 3. That their kill animation is eating you alive.
So here. Okay. So if you're fast enough in time, you can actually escape through this door right before the Gamma comes, but we're gonna go through the safety strap and just wait till he goes. Yeah. Usually he would actually like open his mouth at the door, but you got good RNG there, and thankfully he did not do that. Yeah.
A sign of more things to come. We love to hear good RNG.
Yeah.
We don't really talk about the RNG, honestly. I don't think we should, because
You know what?
I feel like she has ears.
RNG
So
Jesus.
we just finished the sewer section.
Also, chat could bless the RNG with some bits and subs because all of that goes towards supporting Hotfix and the GDQ channel. So that's also a good thing they could do too. I'm just saying.
Oops. Sorry, I accidentally need to pause.
Keeps a lot of the events running throughout the year.
Yeah, exactly.
Alright. So now we just have a running section. We're gonna meet Nemesis and fight him up at the roof.
One thing that we also forgot to discuss, that Nemesis has an ability to use weaponry. So he shows up here with a flamethrower.
Go from flamethrower to bat.
It sounds ridiculous, but in practice is actually very terrifying.
I'm gonna quick step here.
You see more of that quick stepping to save time.
We generally do it here. Yeah.
So good. Yeah. All right, we got a real big boss fight coming up now, don't we?
Yep. So what we generally need, we need 3 shots. We gotta hit the tank twice with the shotgun, and then hit Nemesis once with the shotgun, and then we throw a grenade after 2 times. Okay, good. He staggered. Make him stretch out his arms. Then we throw the grenade. Oops. Okay, good. Pick up these shotgun shells. So we need to wait. We gotta wait till he brings his arms up. We gotta wait till he takes a step. Okay, now we can throw it. And the fight's dead.
Clean.
Yes, very clean fight.
GG.
カルロス、こちらジル、聞こえる？
はっきり聞こえる。そっちは無事か。
ええ。奴を倒した。
So we're just gonna let this cutscene play out.
説教はやめて。ああするしかなかったの。
Side note, as a fan, this was one of my favorite sections of the game. Was this because this is when I began to realize that what they did was they took the tracks from the original Resident Evil 3 and began to remix them.
Oh, okay.
And this is the track from the original City.
Oh, okay.
It's really, really nice. Huge nostalgia.
Alright, so we're gonna go in this gun shop here. We're gonna pick up a few items. We're gonna pick up this. We're gonna need this for the second nemesis fight, and we're gonna pick up these cans.
Hi, Kendo. Bye, Kendo.
Yep. Since we have this extra red herb lying around, I will actually pick up this green herb here. So we're gonna use this.
Don't
Pretty
worry,
much.
Kindle fans. We'll see him in 2 days.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
For the RE2 run, we'll see Kindle again.
Oh, yes, we will.
We're gonna shoot this zombie here. We're gonna stagger him. Oh. Alright, and same with this one here. There we go. Alright, so now we have another... Now Nemesis is back again, but instead of a flamethrower, he has a rocket launcher now. So just like with the tactic that I did from the subway section, we are going to be looking down, because if we looked up, Nemesis is actually going to hit us. He would actually chase after us, he would be really close to us and he would hit us. But because we're looking down, it actually messes with his AI so he doesn't hit us. So we're just going to do one section.
Huh.
Yeah.
Yes, really good AI manipulation right
Yeah.
there.
Oops. There we go.
Clean.
Yeah.
You smooth criminal, you.
Fix that here.
That was perfectly executed.
It really was.
With the quick step, when you get the third step, you do have like a long pause animation. So if you're not in position to be reset by a cutscene or a ladder, it is actually losing time. So that was well done.
And I just use some of the RE2 mechanic stuff here to get rid of the... Again, just to go up the stairs
めち
faster.
ゃくちゃね。
So, Nemesis threw one of the, basically one of the toy statues there from that toy shop right in front of us, so we have to dodge that giant ball. Same thing here, we're gonna look at Nemesis. We gotta make sure he looks at us and make sure he shoots his rocket, because if we don't, he's gonna spawn like right in front of here, and we don't want that, right? So again. And Carlos is with us. Here we go. Meet up with Carlos again.
Who's suddenly fast, by the way.
Yeah. Alright. So we're done. After this section, we are done with the Jill section. We're going to move on to the Carlos RPD section, which can be a pretty
最
tedious
初はひどいこ
section.
ともしたけど、
But
助けてくれてありがとう。
いや
we're gonna
借りを返しただけだ君は俺より勇敢だ
とにかくこれでみんな町から脱出できるのね。
ああ君はもう大丈夫だ
あなたは
一緒には行けない地下鉄には乗らないんだ
So Ash, you have any questions about what you've seen so far, or as far as like the tech or what's going on here?
I mean, it's really interesting to watch because there is like, you know, obviously you got to be accurate, make sure you're not aggroing any of the zombies, not, you know, getting any of the enemies like in your way, but it is really, really cool to see. I mean, I guess my biggest question is always like, how do you decide to choose like Jill versus the other character?
So this is so it's pretty much you do always do the Jill section first, and then you move on to Carlos. So this is Brad from right at the start of the intro we did, but he turned into a zombie from Nemesis, right? Nemesis turned him into a zombie, so unfortunately we had to kill him there.
And he bit Marvin, who we'll also see later.
Oh, he also did bit Marvin? Oh.
Yeah, he tweeting that Marvin is bitten when he
I'm gonna pick up this herb here. And we are going to deposit it. Not that nice, because we don't need it. We're gonna have a little cutscene here. Basically, in this section, they located the STARS office, which was the STARS group from Resident Evil 1. And basically, they need to get information there about the situation regarding Umbrella, so we can get more information about them.
お前は警察署の現状を調べてくれ。何か分かったら呼ぶ。
They were here on a mission so secret that they weren't even sure what they were doing at this point.
Right.
So,
yeah, it was
something to note about Carlos. So, like, with Jill, how she had her quick step, Carlos does not have a quick step, but rather a tackle that goes into a punch. If I do like a perfect dodge, if he does it perfectly at the right time, he'll do a punch animation, which isn't
think a hit stick in Madden.
Yes. So we're gonna use that trick right here to stun the zombie right here, and we're gonna use it again here too.
It also has like a really cool slow-mo effect when you start aiming and shooting when you do the dodge. It's really, really nice.
It's the same thing with Jill too. When I used the hot dogger and dodge, it came out. It was more damage and better aiming.
So this section coming up, this section can be really scary. So a safer strat for this one is just to kill all the zombies here. Because unfortunately, one thing with Carlos is that he doesn't have... His health bar is a lot lower than Jill's. So he will die pretty much instantly. So what we want to do is just to get rid of these enemies here, so we don't have to deal with them later, because we have to dodge them again. Just make sure I shoot them all here. Okay.
Well, that buffing is for no reason.
It's all hot air, that's all.
Yeah,
those SpongeBob inflatable arms.
He dies instantly. Like, compared to Jill. Like, Jill, she's a tank. Like, she can take all the hits. Like, she's been through so much. She was a STARS member. She dealt with Wesker in RE1. Right? She's been through so much. Right? Like,
Carlos
zombie,
ain't quite the battle vet.
This zombie, like, disaster, this is nothing to her, right?
Oh, there's one little quick note.
Yeah.
So with that code that you put in, all the codes in RPD are the same that work in 3. They're all from 2.
That's correct.
Wonderful touch.
Yes. Yes. So I did pick up that code there just because of I need to make sure I have enough ammo. Oops. Okay. Did the Carlos punch, so that was not necessary. But generally for like the next section, when I do like the hospital part. Okay. Carlos punch in. Oops.
There's the punch.
I love that
Unfortunately,
punch.
we got hit by that liquor, but that's okay. We'll do another Carlos punch. We have another Carlos punch that we have to do. Okay, so this code is CAP.
Cap.
We're gonna use it for this flash grenade here.
Side note, who puts a 3-second timer on C4? That's
Seems dangerous. Seems too close to the edge.
These guys over there. We're gonna dodge this flicker, and we're gonna go through this door. So this concludes the Carlos section. We just picked up that stun grenade because it's going to be very helpful for us in the next hospital section. Alright, now we're back to Jill. No, this will be coming up real quick right after when we defeat Nemesis 2.
Oh, I didn't mean right now. Yeah. I just meant Carlos has another section coming up.
Yeah.
This fight coming up is actually my favorite fight in the game.
It's a pretty fun fight. Alright, so we're going to do a little bit of storage management. So we're going to take out the pistol, and pick out all the herbs. We're going to pretty much use those for making. I'm going to pick up this, and the 9 rounds.
Grenade launcher.
Yes.
Don't ever leave home without it.
Okay, just make sure we go in the straight line, or else those zombies will get us. I will shoot these 2 zombies that'll come up right here, because they do get in our way.
Normally you'd question why you find a grenade launcher lying around in the sewers, but not this time.
We'll just accept gifts as they come.
Yes.
If I'm not mistaken, the grenade launcher actually spawns earlier than that.
Yes, it is. You can get it in the
sewers.
you can get it in the sewers, but same with same if you didn't pick up the shotgun, where in the police station, they will give it to you there as well too.
Yep.
It was very convenient.
Remember that guy in the trench coat? That's him.
Yes.
Be careful who you make fun of in middle school.
Right.
Alright, so we're gonna pick up the flame rounds over there. He's gonna hit his head on the car there. Shoot him twice. And then we're going to combine the shotgun here. Shoot him with dodge. Shoot him again. Gonna reload. 1, 2, 3 shots. Alright, so now he's in his next phase now, and he's gonna start running on the walls. So this is where we have to stock up on some things.
Look at him just doing
Mine
zoomies.
around there. So one little trick that you just saw me do there. You notice how Jill switched from her flame rounds and her mine rounds pretty slowly. So what we do there is we click R1 on it, and then we switch to our shotgun. That way, it basically switches out faster. Oops.
By the way, I just need to point out the speed tech that I'm not sure if anybody saw, that how Matt had the mine on the wall and then immediately knew exactly where he was going to land and had a mine on the floor ready for him.
Yeah.
Perfection.
Incredible.
We definitely want the fire here because it will cause more damage. Oops. Oops.
Nice.
カルロス、聞こえる？もうこんな時に故障するなんて勘弁してよ。
GG.
Good.
Now, with a game like this, is there a lot of experimentation with the routing? Or
Yes,
do you
there
find that you have to optimize what you already know?
It's a little bit of a both. Like, you generally want to do strats that work best for you. And there's harder strats and beginner strats that you could do. So it generally depends on what you want to do. For me, when I tried to learn this game, I watched a mixture of beginner level strats and difficult strats, and did what was comfortable in my way.
And to add to that, the game itself is fairly linear, except for maybe 2 parts with this and the first downtown section that we have. So a lot of what your routing is going to be is effective zombie dodging, which zombies are safer or quicker to kill, as opposed to dodge, and where your ammo pickups are going to be. You want to pick up the ammo with going out of your way as little as possible. Those are where your time saves are going to be. I think the run in itself now is advanced to where they know what ammo. You guys know what ammo is going to kill the bosses the most effectively.
Start this.
So yeah, I think for the most part, it's pretty optimal.
Matt, I have a question for you.
Sure.
Are there any points where an option to intentionally take damage arise?
For Carlos, not really, because Carlos does not run faster when he's in caution. It's only like a Jill thing. I think generally around like the first zombie that you can get bit at the start, that's when generally you want to put Jill in caution so you can use more of the caution strats. But yeah, but for Carlos, we do not really we don't want Carlos in caution. The last thing we want for him.
Especially when our friends show up, right?
Yeah.
My favorite.
Yeah, you guys are going to see who we're talking about soon.
Oh dear.
Yeah. Oops.
They got the best facelift ever.
They really did have a glow up.
They really did.
It didn't make them more beautiful, I will say that, but it did make them
So after this, here we have
much bigger
the hunters. So what I did there is that I made sure I looked up at the camera, because the hunters, they cannot see you, they can only hear through sound, if I'm like remember that correctly. So that's actually what we do. We generally want to look up, but there are a few instances where we don't do that though. So what's coming up right here, I'm gonna try to so we have to go in that hospital where there's two hunters there. Need to make sure.
One hunter is kebabbing the other.
So this door opens, I hold it, look up, and I need to make sure I look up here to dodge those two. I throw my flashbang. And then we got rid of those two. Oh. I tried the Carlos punch there. But that's okay.
Zombie hitboxes can be kind of wonky at times.
Yeah, they're pretty jank. I will say, I think Carlos's dodge is a lot harder than Jill's dodge, yeah?
Yeah, sometimes it depends. I try to find it personally, I find it a lot easier to do the Carlos dodge. I'm gonna throw the flashbang here. Because these zombies are gonna go here. Yeah. We're gonna combine this with over here.
なぜ博士のオフィスに軍事関係の書類があったのか知りたいだけです。
Oh gosh dang, Nathaniel Bard.
Goddamn Nathaniel Bard. I know. But look what happened. Shot.
耐えれる。バードは死んだ。撃たれてる。マジかよ。ワクチンは。
Surprise, a key character is dead. Who would have seen this coming?
Oh my.
So now we're gonna go in here to get the vaccine. And one thing we forgot to mention is that the cutscene that we skipped after when we got Jill actually got bitten by the Nemesis. So she actually now has the T virus in it?
Yes.
The T virus in her. So this is actually why we're in the hospital, so we can get the vaccine for Jill. Alright. Because I used the stun grenade here, I have to... Oh!
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. What happened?
Mm-hmm.
Did you crash?
Oh no.
Uh-oh, did we crash?
I think we crashed.
I'm not sure.
Please hold, ladies and gentlemen.
Just give us a moment
Oh, no.
for... Hi, everyone. Thanks for sticking around through the technical difficulties. I mean, what's a live show without something happening? But we are back and we are ready to get back into the run. Matt, take it away.
Alright, 3, 2, 1.
So, thankful for us, the game has autosaves, right?
Yes, autosaves.
So, we didn't lose a whole lot of progress. We're still basically right where we were. Very, very convenient and thankful update that I'm personally thankful for in the later games is the autosave feature.
Yeah.
So you don't, in case of things like this, you don't have your entire progress erased.
Thank goodness.
Us old PS1 babies know the no memory card life and what happens when you have to go through an entire game over again.
Alright, so we gave Jill the vaccine, so this is where we need to protect Jill from the remaining zombies that will be showing up here. We're going to pick up this ammo. We're going to make sure we pick up the detonator here. So we're going to make use of the handgun bullets and the assault rifle to get rid of all of these zombies. Ideally, we want headshots, so that's what we will be going for.
So I have a question about how this section works. I know it's on a timer, but does the timer speed up with the the kills, or is it just?
You can't really. No, the timer doesn't really speed up. You generally have to wait. There's a section where you have to wait a few seconds, though. Yeah. Oops. Okay.
This is one of my favorite sections of the game, by the way. It's just you, guns, and zombies. It's so fun.
Yeah. It can be very fun. Yeah.
I mean, who doesn't love popping a zombie in the head?
Yeah.
Like, that's just
true.
big time.
That's true. And this entire section just feels like target practice. Just
It
you
is.
defending the room. It's really, really fun.
Yeah. And all the zombie squishy noises.
When the head pops, it's that satisfying sound.
Yeah.
They also have like a really weird cleanup mechanic going on here where normally the zombies stay on the ground, but to prevent, I guess, a lot of clutter, when you kill a zombie, it just explodes in it to nothingness. You'll probably see it out the corner of your eye when he kills a zombie here.
I wonder if they left the zombies on the ground after shooting this many, if it would cause like some kind of game slowdown or something.
That's a possibility.
What did you say? Sorry, Ash. What did you say?
Like you see how you're just popping all these zombies, right? Like, and if they had them all just pile up on the ground, I wonder if that would like make it the game slow down, the game itself.
Maybe. I'm not quite sure about that. Okay, so we have this section here, the lights turned off. So we have to use the door opened up here with hunters. We got to pick up the grenade over there. Now we're going to switch to the assault rifle. Again, headshots are what we want here. Again, item management, ammo management is really crucial here. So then, again, we just have to wait for the next wave to show.
The first time I did this, I was terrified.
Yeah. Still have a little bit more pistol ammo. Oops.
And while this is going on, we got a hype train going on in the chat.
Oh, yes, I'm noticing. Let's go. All of your Prime subs, your gift subs, your bits, all of your subs, they go towards helping GDQ Hotfix. They go towards helping any of the shows that run all year long. When you consider subscribing, you're really helping to support the channel. So that makes a huge difference. Thank you so much.
Okay.
So now we have, I think 2 or 3 of those guys are going to show up now with got a crit there, nice. Yeah.
Zombie after zombie after zombie.
Yeah. Oh, the hunters showed up. So now we gotta throw the grenade. That's what we need. Okay. So now, since the hunter showed up, we should almost, it's almost an indication that we're pretty much almost done.
This section is intense.
Alright.
I don't know what
So
I
we
would
finished
do
this section
if the zombie
here.
apocalypse
So
actually
we're gonna put
happened
the
like this.
detonator here. We're gonna stun them here and throw the grenade. And now we just have to wait till the timer is done. We'll just wait here. We'll throw the stun grenade here.
It's literally like a zombie trying to do a zombie electric slide.
Yeah. You can just get rid of these.
The grenade got caught between the zombie's legs.
Yeah, I saw that too. Okay. So we're just gonna skip here. Now Jill is finally awake.
Coming up on the end game now.
Yeah, we're pretty much in the home stretch now. So we're gonna pick up this machine gun pistol. Very useful for us. The zombie here. He spawns there for... The spawn for that is RNG. He spawns. So, it's okay though. But we are in caution strat, so that is nice.
Have you tried
Blessing
manipulating
in
any
disguise.
actions with the DA at all, Matt?
No, I have not yet. But
ここが地下への入り口ね。
Yeah, it turns into an entirely different world when you start getting deep into the DA stuff.
yeah.
It's a whole chess game at that point. Actually, it really turned into mahjong at that point. Like one number affects
こん
everything.
な施設があったなんて。
I'm scared.
Me too.
Alright.
The sounds don't help. This elevator sounds real creepy.
I know.
So we're gonna take out here and use this. And we're gonna pick up another food spray. And drop down. Fix it here. Use.
Oh my god.
ここまで食らいついてき
That
た
one actually got me.
だが残念ながらゲームはもう終わりだ。
Alright, so now we have the introduction of these guys called the Paleheads, which are pretty much like regenerators, the regenerators like from RE4, right? But so we're just gonna evade them. Just make sure that guy doesn't go there.
Their lunge
Those
range
guys
is
take a
ridiculous.
lot to kill. Yep.
Yeah.
Pick up this fuse here.
I'm the kind of person that gets really nervous and I feel like I have to kill like every zombie.
Yeah.
Those guys would have you question the reality with how much it takes to put them down.
Right.
Yeah.
You be like, what's left?
I'm gonna
Magnum?
kill this one with my shotgun.
Ooh, good shot.
Ooh, that was good.
待って。
Gotta love Claudette for the save.
Some more of that speed tech going on.
Yep. We're gonna quick step over here.
for the fans of the original of the series, this is entirely different than what the end game looked like. Yeah, it is. It was a shocking change, to say the least.
I have a secret. I've never played the original 3.
Me neither.
I mean RE3. I never played the original version of RE3.
I didn't play the original either.
I understand. I know I'm the only old one here.
I mean, like, so it's like my thing. Like, if it's not on original, like, I would like to enjoy it on original hardware. And I know sometimes like that can be complicated, but depend if I'll go the distance.
No, I understand, and it's very, very.
I'm gonna use the mine round here. Shoot this one in the head, and then shoot this pale head here. Stun him. Get him out of the way. So I'm gonna do a little trick here. Gonna look at the hunter, aim. He's gonna dodge. And I'm just gonna go and quick step out of there. Go through here. Now I'm gonna put the mine round. I'm gonna shoot the mine round over here. Okay.
Hey everyone, it looks like Roads of Silence was able to make it for the finale of the run. Hi Rhodes, welcome
Hello,
in.
Rose. Thank you for being here.
The waffle man himself.
Yeah.
Silence. Living up to the name.
Alright. So I'm gonna do a little trick here, just to skip the cutscene at the very end of this cutscene for a few seconds. Basically what I do is I get the grenade launcher, the flame rounds, and I shoot the bottom of the door over there. And what that does is it actually cancels the animation.
I'm
I'll do it
talking
right now.
on the stream. Just let me know if it's working for you.
And we just get the cutscene there and go to the next door. Alright, now we're in the lab. Final stretch of this game, section. So we're gonna go here. We're going to get this USB over here.
It has been so cool watching this. It kind of makes me want to get into speedrunning a Resident Evil game because normally I don't play games like this because they're scary, but this is cool.
Oh, sure.
A casual speedrun versus a casual run through of Resident Evil versus the speedrun. You see like how quickly you get through it, so you just avoid a lot of the jump scares or how prepared you are for it. It's a different experience.
Right.
But yo, if you want to get started, you got 3 of us here that can help you out all over the place.
Just zoom past all the scary stuff. I'm good with that.
I mean, for the most part, so with speed run, you like when you're doing like your casual playthrough, you probably complete roughly like 75-80% of the game. But when you speed run it, you're literally cutting all of that in half.
Yeah.
Wow.
If not more.
Right.
Yes, you hear a lot of people might refer to Resident Evil speedruns as cozy or comfy, which is what you would not think when you think of a horror game, but they really are. They really are.
I like that. That's a nice juxtaposition there. You know, like normally it's like scary, but you know, speedrun is kind of cozy of Resident Evil. Yeah, I can watch that. Yeah, that.
After about 20,
Breeze you through the
plays.
game with some real nice ambient sounds. Yep.
Yeah. Alright, so I'm gonna shoot this on here. And oops. That. Oops.
Ooh.
Oh dear.
Yeah, so unfortunately we didn't get the shot right, so we're just gonna try to get out of here. Okay, good. Ooh, okay, good.
And then the perfect dodge.
The perfect dodge, yeah. Came in clutch right there.
And so like if you aim while holding perfect dodge, what'll happen? You'll come out of the dodge really slowly. It's kind of like think of Beautiful Joe like slow mode.
We're gonna shoot a mine run there.
Or like when Neo was dodging those bullets.
Kill that hunter. This one's gonna spawn. He's gonna get hit, and we shoot one over there. All right, and let's finish up with this section.
That's clean.
Yeah.
We're gonna pick up these because we're gonna be running low on shotgun shells soon, and we need that for the third nemesis fight. Okay, so this guy here. Okay, didn't cause the explosion. Okay, we dodged him, that's fine. Generally, that mine round that we shot, the explosion is supposed to be big enough to get the small pale head over there, but fortunately it missed, but we were able to dodge him that. We're gonna shoot this guy.
Nice. Yeah, it's interesting that there's like a lot of combination. As like somebody that's new to speedrunning, like seeing what's happening on screen with the action, but also having to balance menuing.
So we're gonna combine.
It's as Shin had said earlier, Eminem, menuing and movement. That's
It
where
really is true, yeah.
Section
That purple drink.
Yeah.
So what we completely skipped in that cutscene, that's actually, remember that guy in that trench coat that turned into the dog? That's him on our leg.
Alright, so we got a little
Well, now these evolve into something else.
section here. We're gonna pick this up. We're gonna pick up here. We're gonna combine this. Okay, and we are good.
It's always fun explaining the story with skip cutscenes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright. So, Nemesis 3. First thing, we're gonna shoot him with a flame round. And 3 times. Full load with the shotgun. Dodge. Shoot him one more time. Okay. Now next phase. Gonna shoot him here. 6 times with the shotgun. We're gonna have to take out these enemies. It's very important we do. Oops. Because. Oh. Yeah, that was weird. Usually it would down for the first hit, but this one. Okay, tank 8. Oops.
Ooh, too close.
That's okay. Shooting with the flame around here.
He angry?
Oh.
A little bit.
Oops.
Yo, the hit stun with some of these enemies is intense.
Yep.
Like, how you gonna hit me and hit me again before I could even recover? How dare you?
So we're gonna hit him again.
We call that getting Capcomed. Where the enemies know exactly where your invincibility frames end and have that hit waiting for you.
Gonna shoot him here. Oops.
Also, guys, if you're wondering, you cannot pet the dog in Resident Evil 3.
I was gonna ask. I was actually gonna ask.
The limo dog. But you can't pet him in DVD.
Man, I was gonna say that's a pretty doggo.
Okay.
He's a handsome boy. Also very dangerous, but yeah.
Yeah.
Clean fight, GG.
Yeah.
Very nice.
早くワクチンを取り返さないと。
The dog can speak. It says stars.
So here, I'm gonna pick this up. Yeah.
Oh my goodness, that's a gun? What?
Yeah, it's a real
It's a
gun.
railgun.
どうだった？今のもっと欲しそうね。
I call it the Wing Zero cannon.
Yeah.
It's the same gun that Fortune was walking around in the Metal Gear Solid 2.
Yeah.
Also, side note, this is my favorite song in the game. And I think for me, top 3 songs in the entire Resident Evil franchise.
You know what? I can respect that.
We're gonna go here.
せいぜい頑張って。何度でもくたばらせてやる。
Oh my goodness. There's so much to remember and so much to do.
Look at that form. It's perfect.
That upper body strength.
Yeah,
For real.
She know the deal.
Okay, so we
Remember that
skipped
guy
it.
that was in a trench coat? That was also a dog? That's him now, that giant puddle.
He's everywhere.
So that's the cutscene we skipped.
Yep.
Gotcha.
So like, I could joke around and say that there are Tekken characters in here. So Nikolai is Brian Fury and Carlos is Miguel. And if you and if you look at it, you won't be able to unsee it.
All right. Time is going to be coming up pretty soon.
Mm-hmm. まだ追いつける。奴を捕らえられる。
So once we shoot Nikolai, I'm gonna call for time. And time.
Nice.
Thank
GG.
Yo, GG.
JJ Fram, excellent run.
Thank you.
Very, very well executed. Thank you so much, mjbmatt. That was
Thank
really
you.
fun to watch. Do y'all have any words you want to share before you go? Any outros? Anything you want to promote? Everybody, please go and follow these wonderful people, by the way.
Yeah, I just really like to thank like Domino and you guys here for just giving me the opportunity just to speedrun this wonderful game. Really like to just thank like the community of like the RE3, like the Resident Evil speedrunners that I watched that just motivated me and stuff like that to like want me to do like speedruns and stuff like that. But yeah, thank you so much.
It was a phenomenal run to be a part of.
Thank
and
you.
I thank y'all for having me here, for real.
Thank
Absolutely.
you. Thank you.
Ooh. That's rank 2. Let's go.
Yeah, let's go. Hype. GG.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much. If y'all don't have anything else to say, Thank you for watching that amazing run. Everybody, please claps in the chat for mjbmatt. Thank you so much to all the couch commentary. Y'all did an awesome job. I am so happy that we got to see that amazing run. And again, this is UBAF. We've been having a good time hanging out with y'all. I hope y'all have been enjoying all of these runs. Thank you so much, everybody.
Thank you.
Oh, like I said, thanks for having me. And I'll see y'all again Monday night, I guess.
All right.
Cool. Well, thank you so much, everybody. If you missed out on any of our show events, be sure to check out the VODs on youtube.com/gamesdonequick. We are going to take a short break, and then we are going to get into our next run by Scorpion911 for Warp Pipes. Again, thank you so much for watching. You are watching Unapologetically Black and Fast, a 4-day celebration of Black joy and speedrunning. Thank you, everybody. We'll see you in a couple of minutes.